Press it and wait. So I put my finger on the middle to make sure I press it well. On the smaller sizes, it's really hard to do that. So, but still possible. When it's a bigger, you can stick. See how I stick my finger on the middle, so I can press it and make sure it's glues well. Oh, my video is too long, but sorry guys. No, see, it's still, see how it comes out. See how it comes out if it's not glued well. So you need to make sure it's glued. So, but if you glue dry, like cold, get cold before it's glued well, don't put more glue. Just take an end of your glue gun and just stick it in there, and glue will melt because of the end of a glue gun is really hot, and so you can kind of put it back. Don't do too much glue, because if it's too much glue, it will look kind of like dirty and not nice. And all this glue will be on the top. See, I have no glue anywhere. All glue is inside. You won't be able to see glue anywhere. Okay, alright, now it's good. So the next one will go somewhat this way. Okay, and I am going to cut a little bit right here to make it not too thick right there. Okay, you know, this all comes with experience, you know. Of course, not right now you see and you probably think what she's doing, but once you start doing it, you learn more and more, and it's kind of becoming not that such a big, not you kind of getting understanding that it's kind of a working process, and this is original art, and this is creation, and every piece will be different. You know, you're not a Chinese factory. You cannot do the same thing over and over. Your flower will look different, even if all your petals the same size. You know, there's maybe the way to make them exactly same, but you know, I don't know. And also on this case, I'm going to cut a little bit like this, because I don't like a little bit. This is too thick, you know. The ends became kind of like, you know, I don't like how they look. Okay, so now to the edge. See, it's the edge of I'm putting it on the center like this. And let's try to glue first the no, not this edge. I wanted this one. Okay, and let's glue first the bottom. Ouch. Okay, so here an example how I do it. I don't put more glue. I just go over with the end of my glue gun, and melting, because I moved, and which didn't work well to see, it's melting. What I don't put glue. I just moving it on top of existing glue on my foam petal, and it's melting. But I need to be a little bit more active, and in this case I need to be more faster. Okay, okay, already. Okay, now I'm going to glue the backs, like this sides. So now my bottom is glued. Now I'm going to add this sides. Okay, and making like sort of, see, it's already look like a rose bloom. Okay, and again, see, I press it, it's okay. So I'm pressing it, it's okay. You better, I don't press it really hard, but I press it. My bottom coming out again. Okay. I probably would need to glue, rework my bottom. I don't like how it looks. Even it will not be visible at all. It will be like on the bottom over there. But I still want it look pretty and perfect. Okay. So I'm waiting. If I could figure out how to make my goes faster my video, but it will be live time. So looks like it's already over an hour making one flower. It's a lot, and actually it takes a little longer because it's already was pre-cut, so I don't have to cut them. And also on my video there's no shaping time, probably another 30 minutes, but anyway. So I'm going to glue my bottom a little more. It came out, didn't glue well. Okay, so see, I put some little more glue on the bottom because it completely came out. Well, actually it's good that happened because, you know, it happens. If you not let it completely stick to each other and you know, get cool, if you put your fingers out a little early, then glue is completely cold. That's what happens. So you need to be patient. You need to make sure, you need to keep it pressed for longer enough to make sure glue is completely get hot. And also when I use a lot of glue, which is not good. Well, it's good and not, because when I put more glue, it's more safe. But if you put less glue, it will glue faster. I should learn to use less glue, but I'm kind of, you know, I just put a little. Then more than better. Okay, and now let's put next petal, and it will go, okay, let's do this way, like this. Next one will be this, and I have two more that I can you know, keep that I can use them. And you know, I'm going to cut this extra part again. You know, I'm cutting this to make it not too thick. They will not go anywhere. And also I'm going to cut this part again. I don't want it too thick. That's shape I have on my petals when I cut my petals, because there's enough place to glue, and it doesn't make like a bottom too thick and, you know, too bulky. Like this is kind of the way I like it. Okay, so now I'm going to put my next one, okay, like this, so that would be the next one. Okay, like that. So I like it. So before you glue, like I said, always try how it looks. I like how it looks like this. Now I keep it and I put glue on the bottom right there, because I already stick the way I want it will be there, and just will keep the bottom. We're almost there. You can just scroll when I wait, when my glue is getting stick to my flower. My glue getting cooled down. So you just scroll this part a little bit so that you don't have to wait when my glue getting cooled down. Okay, so now same thing. I just glue these two parts, two sides, this side and this side, to the center. Okay, just I will try to put a little bit of glue and put a little bit of glue that it will glue it faster. Okay, just a little drop of a glue so you can't even see it. Okay, next one will go like this. I'm going to reshape it a little bit because I shape it as a petal, not as a center. See, the centers are, I shaped them, but I didn't do the curls too much, so I just wanted to get rid of this extra curls a little bit. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. And I'm going to cut again this end. Made it like this. I just like it this way, you know, it's less stuff on the bottom. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yes, much better. I'm just trying to put it together and make sure that the center will look pretty, you know. Okay, I like it this way. I like it this way, like this. Okay, and so now I'm gluing it, you know, the way I put it together. And I'm going to put one more petal. I'm going to use this one right there, and I probably will not reshape it. I will glue it as is. Okay, now again, these two parts, a little drop of glue here and a little drop of glue here. Okay, and press it. Press it, don't worry, press it not too hard, but enough that you feel that you pressing, like your petal is kind of pressing against the middle of a center of a flower. Okay, now looks like a one-sided, but we will put another petal right here and it will be just right. Okay, okay, and the last one will go right there. Okay, and I don't want to shape it. I will keep it like this a little bit, you know, like a curly. Okay, I think it will be just right like this. And yeah, I think it should be just fine. Okay. I will not cut the last one. I might cut it later. Okay. First, the bottom. Let's make sure. A little waiting time. As I said, you can scroll a little bit while I wait when it's drying. Okay, but I need to make sure it's attached. Yeah, it takes time, you know. See, that's like over an hour I'm making my flower, and even I do flowers like almost every day. It's not fast. Depends of what flower you do, but it still will take no less than 1 hour. And if you cut it, and you know, like, you prepare all cutted ones, like for example my big one that I showed you, like that's 25 inches one, it's almost 100 petals on this flower. Just imagine, I cut all of them, I shaped all of them, and I put together. And actually middle of this flower with these beads, you know, I created myself. So it's another hour just creating a middle of this flower. So okay, so now let me attach these two parts here. Just a little bit of glue. So just a little drop of glue, but I need to make sure it's attached. I will probably a little bit shape it. Okay. I just made it a little bit like this right here. I think looks prettier this way. Okay, alrighty. Now, time to stick it to our middle. Okay, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to cut off all the extra foam that we have here on the middle, just because I don't want it too thick and like kind of like standing too up. Oh, okay, so right here came out. Okay, I'm too in a hurry because I thought like, oh, it's too long. It's too long and too boring. But as I said, I don't know how to make it, you know, to scroll it to a faster motion on this video. So you do it yourself. You just move it on my waiting time. When I wait for a drying time, you can just scroll a little bit, so you don't have to wait with me for a drying time. But at least now you know how long it takes. But it's still worth it. It's still worth it. And I think, I don't know, I'm kind of person, I like to learn. Sometimes I see some DIYs online and I feel like, oh, I want to do that. I like that. You know, let me just put, because I'm talking to you and I don't see you guys. If I will put a little further. No, I still don't see you. Okay, anyway, but I think you can see flower better this way. Okay, now I'm going to stick middle to the center. Voila, look at that. Okay, so which way I want it? Which way I want it? Yeah. Just make sure it looks pretty, you know, just move it. Move it and see how it fits better. It's okay to move and see how it fits better. Okay. Yeah. I will glue it like that. Okay. So now, finally, last part. Almost there. Okay. See, I put a lot of glue. I put a lot of glue because I just want to make sure it will not fall off from here. And I will wait for, yeah, until I'm sure that it's glued. And try to do not move your hand back and forth, because you know, if you move it, and of course glue will move too. So just make sure your hand is steady inside of it. And we need to wait. Wait. But we're almost there. I don't know. Maybe someday I will learn how to make it fast going. Or maybe you guys will tell me how to do it. I have an Android smartphone. I guess it's a Samsung. So, but it's new. It's pretty good. Camera is good. I like how it works. But I just never did any videos before. Well, I did like for family or something, but I never was thinking to edit it or make it like a fast going or stuff like that. So I don't know how. I just decide I will do flower today. I just turn on my camera and I'm here. So, but we're done. But we need to wait when this will glued well. And it's so pretty. It's pretty. I like what developed, but I still need to make sure it's glued. So, and also what I wanted to say, for example, you put middle and it could happen like it's still visible right here, like some part that you don't want to, you know, be visible. So you can just put the next petal and glue to the center. Sometimes I don't like, for example, there's something, in this case everything is perfect. You know, I don't see anything imperfection, any like part that I don't like. But as an example, I can show you here. For example, I don't like that it's a gap right here, for example. But this gap, there's a gap, but it doesn't look bad, you know, it's actually look pretty good. But if you don't like it, just to put a really little drop of a glue and stick it to the bottom, and try to do it like a closer to the bottom, not on the top side. So that's how you can kind of manipulate how the petals go if you don't like something. So, but make sure first, before you glue, as I said, always try first. Just try how it will look before you glue it. If you glue it and then after, it's will be really hard to fix. And another important part, if you notice, to make sure your glue is completely attached. Okay, yeah, it's there. Okay, and what else I would do? I guess it's perfect. I don't think I need to do anything else. I shouldn't glue this one, but I wanted to show you how. And maybe because of that, I would glue. No, I won't glue. No, I'm not going to touch anything because it's pretty. I just wanted to show with one petal, and I don't want to touch anything else because I don't want to ruin it, because it's pretty as it is. Here you go. Do you see that? Do you see that? I think it's just absolutely pretty. Okay, let me just turn my video